Good day, everyone. Oh my goodness. This is the first market. Oh, let me turn my windshield wipers off. First market in a very long time where it has legitimately been dark out when I'm leaving the house, but that's okay. We're pushing through. I'm trying not to be really sad about it. Today is a pretty short market. It's from 9 to 2 and it's at a church, so that should be fun. It's gonna be a like a fall festival that they're doing with, it says, I think there's like pony rides and a bunch of cute fall stuff. I know it said that there's like apple fritters or something on the flyer, or was it like cider donuts? I don't know, some kind of fall pastry, which I'm very excited for. And it's pretty local. It's about 15 minutes away, so that's nice as well. I didn't have to wake up super early. I did wake up at 5, so I guess, I don't know if you could consider that super early, but I guess like it's starting at 9 offsets the fact that it's close, but that's okay. It's okay. We're not complaining. At least it's not an hour away, because then I would have had to woken up at 4. Is that the way to say that? I don't think my brain's working yet. We're just gonna brush past it. You guys know the drill. I'm off to go get Duncan, and then I'm gonna pick up my sister. She's gonna be hanging out with me today, helping me set up, and we're gonna try and sell some fall stuff. Let's go. Hi, I'm picking up a mobile order for Megan. Thank you. Okay guys, I'm waiting for my sister. I came here early, so she's probably gonna be mad at me. I don't know, I just wanted to yap with you guys for a second. If you're new here, my name's Meg. Make sure you hit the subscribe button if you're interested in small business crochet content. I make a lot of that. And give this video a like if you're liking it so far. If you're gonna work on something while you watch this, leave me a comment. Let me know what you're working on. I've been really loving a cozy big project lately. Like last night I started working on, it's the Crochet Calls, one of my favorite pattern designers. I love her so much, Claire. She has like a 4-in-1 pattern pack with a teddy bear, a cow, an elephant, and a bunny wearing a onesie. So I started working on the bear last night. You guys know, if you watched my channel before, I love a good animal wearing a costume, any kind of outfit, overalls, dressed up as another animal, a little hat, anything I love. So I finished the bear part and I'm just working on the overalls right now, or not the overalls, the onesie. So I brought with me some orange yarn. Maybe I'll make a pumpkin if those sell. What else did I bring? My friend wants to buy a Boo Bear from me, so I'm making one specifically for them that's like in the color that they asked for. They wanted like a darker brown than the ones that I did, so I'm doing that. And then yeah, I brought stuff to make the larger size candy corns, and that's it really, because I don't really plan on doing too much work while I'm sitting there today. What else is going on? I have one other market scheduled for October on the 18th. And then in November, I think I have 3 back-to-back weekends. So 2 that are one-day markets and then a weekend market, which will be cool. And then I'm thinking about possibly signing up for another one, but that might be too much. I don't know. I'll have to see. This is actually the first year that I've really done a ton of markets in the fall. Last year, I kind of stopped in September because life got crazy. But this year, I decided I'm gonna make it my priority to do as many markets as possible. Yeah, so I don't really know how fall markets are. The latest that I've ever done one is September, and then the earliest I've ever done one is March. So this kind of is starting to be the time where I am in the unknown a little bit again. So we'll have to see. My assumption is that where I live, based on the weather, October might be kind of slow. I'm hoping November and December will be a little bit busier because of Christmas, people buying holiday gifts. We'll test that theory. I have a bunch of markets scheduled for December as well. And then I would imagine that in January and February, it's going to be really slow, which makes sense because everybody's done with the holidays. They just spent a bunch of money on gifts and holiday things and parties and all that stuff. So I would imagine that those 2 months will be kind of slow. Anyways, I will talk to you guys later. I'll show you the setup as always when we are all ready to go for the market. It's finally starting to get light out. I feel like during this clip, we watched the sun come up a little bit. Okay, cool. Do you ever just feel like when it's really dark and you have to get up early, do you guys ever get that like first day of school feeling? Because I always had to get up at like 5 in the morning for school because my bus would come like so early when I was little. And so sometimes when I wake up and it's still dark out and I have to like be doing things, I get that nausea of like waking up early and having to go to school. Anyone else? Okay, now I'm really going. Bye, see you soon.
A request for potato and a dino nugget.
Yes.
Excuse me, did anybody turn in sunglasses?
No.
No. I'm trying. Not mine, obviously. My friend that I was gonna say,
Everybody's losing stuff.
I know,
Someone
it's a
lost
second.
a phone. Mama came to stop. Mama stopped by to say hello. I can't speak.
Hello.
It's nice and sunny. I feel like the lighting is
It's a
actually
beautiful
really
day.
good. We're slow and steady. There's lots of kids here. There's cute little kids games and things going on. So we're hanging in. 12:30, and so far our total is, you guys, we got some pumpkin donuts, only $1. How can you go wrong?
Is your mukbang over there?
Yum. Okay, you guys, I'm home, I'm back, I'm tired. Today was a pretty great day. It was beautiful weather, like gorgeous. Couldn't have asked for a better day for a fall market. It was actually pretty warm. I think it got up to like 79 or 80 degrees out, which is crazy for October, but I will take it. Sun was shining, amazing. To go back to the start of the day, I messed up. I got to my sister's place at like 6:45, and we actually did not need to be there to set up until 7:45. And the place was only 15 minutes away. So upon realizing this, we went inside to like chill for a second, but then I realized that I forgot my chairs at home. So then we got back in the car, I drove back home, grabbed the chairs, and then we had just enough time to get there by 7:45. So it all ended up working out, but it was very frustrating and it was all my fault. Sometimes things like that happen where you think that you have everything you need and then there's just like a weird thing that you forget, or I don't know. It was a weird morning, but we got it all figured out and we had plenty of time to set up. It ended up working out fine. We were set up by 9 o'clock, which was the start of the event, and we were outside. There were some trees kind of in the way of the tents a little bit, so we had to like shift over so that our vendor neighbors could fit, because there were 2 trees, and if we were like in between the trees, which is where our spot was supposed to be, they would have been like directly under the tree and their tent wouldn't have fit. So we shifted over a little bit and we kind of like shared a space, but it ended up being fine. It worked out great. And we had some tree cover, which was kind of nice for shade. Slower morning, and then started picking up a little bit around maybe 11, 12 o'clock. Definitely not my best market ever, but not my worst. I would say for sure worth going. I made enough to justify being there, and the vendor fee was not too crazy for this, so that was good. The vendor fee was $40 for this event, and I will take you through everything that I sold, and then I'll let you know how much I made. So first sale, well, I'm not gonna go through the times, but I'm just gonna tell you how many of each item sold. So I sold 2 ducks with hats. I sold 4 loaf cats, 4 chickens, 1 blueberry, 2 opossums, 7 gummy bears. Gummy bears were the hit of the day. Lots of little kids at this event. There were like games and pony rides and like a whole barn of like kid activities. So lots of little kids and parents wanting to buy them like something very small. So the gummy bears are only $5, so it's a good little kid favor. 3 nuggets, 1 bee. I sold 1 of the 2 candy corns that I brought, 2 mushy pops, 1 turtle. I sold the Frankenstein that I brought, 2 axolotls, 2 out of 3 of the Boo Bears that I brought sold, 1 strawberry, 2 of the candy corn keychains, 1 mallard, and 1 white duck. So that was all the sales that I made, which, let me tally that up. 23. So 38 items total sold for a grand total of, drumroll, $405. So $405. Vendor fee was 40. What's the math on that? 360. So $365. Profit for this event was $365, which is pretty good. There was like a baked good sale, which was cool. We bought some donuts, and I bought my sister like a little ghost. Oh, I should have showed you guys. I bought her a little ghost, like glow in the dark resin thing. So I did spend a little bit of money there, but nothing crazy. And yeah, it was nice. Our neighbors were really lovely, and beautiful day. And it's always nice just seeing some fun reactions to your cute little trinkets. I loved, this was the first market that I had all my fall stuff out at, which was kind of nice. A lot of people loved the Boo Bears, and the pumpkins didn't sell. I didn't sell any pumpkins, which was interesting. I'm not sure if it was just where I had them in the booth. They were like kind of tucked away so people didn't see them. I tried to do like sort of unique stuff for my fall items just because I know that a lot of people do pumpkins and there tend to be a lot of other crochet artists at events like this. There was only one other crochet artist at this event, and luckily she was inside and I was outside. There was like a gymnasium with indoor vendors and the outdoor vendors as well, so we were separated, so that was kind of nice. Didn't feel like we were competing with each other, and we had very different items as well, so that was good. Yeah, I think it was a great event, and I'm looking forward to my next event in October to try and sell maybe the rest of my Halloween slash fall stuff. But if it doesn't happen, then I will just give it away to my friends. So all's well that ends well. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Sorry this is a little bit of a shorter vlog. I didn't take too many clips while I was there just because everyone was kind of in really close quarters, and you guys know how I feel about vlogging in front of people. It makes me a little bit embarrassed. So I didn't take too many clips while we were there, but hopefully you still enjoyed this video. If you did enjoy this video, make sure to hit the subscribe button if you are not already subscribed, and give it a like. It really, really helps my channel out. I would appreciate it so, so much. Leave me a comment as always and let me know what you worked on while you watched this video. And yeah, I hope you have a great rest of your day. Bye!